Welcome to another exciting episode of Galactivated Yoga on the Beach. Woo! Christar Galactica, your fairy god sis, St. Joe Narcata, here in the mix. Once again on the beach, thank you for joining us in person and online with our TikTok Live and YouTube Live. We're gonna stretch, we're gonna breathe, we're gonna relax, we're gonna receive, we're gonna enjoy this Valentine's energy, and we're gonna get super galactivated today, clearly. So, as we find whatever easy seated pose is good for you today, taking those shoulders up, back down, relax, find the breath, breathe. I'm gonna share what's going on galactically, super friends. So we just entered day one of our new 13-day journey, the white spiritual wind wave spell, going through a galactic activation portal. And of course, just like the calendar says, it's a windy day. These winds are here to purify us, starting with our spiritual center, our crown. So bring your awareness to your crown. We are integrating our harmony with our higher mind. The eye of Horus in our mind's eye is awakening today. Our divine selves are coming to the forefront of our consciousness, super friends. Thank you for the gifts. So as we breathe like the wind, you can't see the wind, but you can feel its effects. You can't see spirits, but you can feel when they're high and you can feel when they're low. You can't see your ancestors around you, but when you call on them and you hold them close, you can feel that inner hug around your heart. You can't see the spirit of St. Valentine's, but the reds and the pinks and the chocolates and the roses and the flowers and the love and the intention is so powerful that it creates a whole energetic structure around us, around our whole culture today. So let's invite that spirit of love to be with us, that feeling of serotonin in our brain, oxytocin, dopamine, and just let's take those shoulders up, back, down. Just make some big circles. We just completed our red moon wave spell, the universal water wave spell. Went out with a bang, with a great deluge of waters. And now the winds are here. The winds of change. So taking our shoulders both directions, and then we'll do one at a time, or alternate. Forward. Let's get our shoulders, our elbows involved as we breathe. Open our hearts, open our lungs, open our minds. Thank you, everyone who's with us today. We appreciate you. Right, super friends, let's extend these legs out, shake them out. And then let's play with a little breath of fire. So inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale. Congratulations. One guest just found out they're going to be a father. Congratulations. That's a gift. All right, let's inhale, arms up to the sky. Reach up to the archetype, Super Friends, the Heavenly Father archetype. Let's reach up to the most perfect divine version of Father we could imagine. Anchor it into that most perfect divine version of a mother we can imagine. Look up at that space between our hands, fill it up, clap it together. Bring the most perfect archetypal love child into the mix. And then let's bring our hands down to our center and begin to fold and breathe. Breathe, relax, receive. Thank you for the gifts. Azaria. Connor, congratulations. That's so special. Just envision that crown chakra purifying today and all the contents of your thoughts just draining out. Filling up with potential and possibilities. From here, let's, with our right arm down, let's extend our left arm up. Deep breath in. And left hand down, folding, tuck our chin. Thank you for the gifts. And inhale this left arm, or this right arm up. Switching sides, big smile. Face yoga, let's make an O shape with your mouth, even some ohms. And coming on back to center. Happy Valentine's. Let's bring our souls together. Let's bring our face to our jaw. Massaging our cheeks. Massaging our ears. And that flap on your ears, press onto that flap and massage it. That middle part of your ear. As we fold. Massaging up your temples, up to the top of your crown. And today our crown chakra, Sahasrara, is being purified today. So any spiritual blockages you might have to being able to hear that guidance from your inner being, from your divine spiritual master, goddess, God selves. Just imagine that's just being cleansed and purified with this divine love that's showering us today. St. Valentine's, love from the other side of the rainbow, even massaging your forehead from the center line out. And then let's bring our hands to our feet and give ourselves a little foot massage. Uh-oh. As we breathe, thank Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the likes. Call on our grandparents to be here, grandmother's spirit, grandfather's spirit, in their divine goddess God forms, to be just showering us to the depths of our DNA with their presence and their love. All of our relations, Ahom and Takuyasin, blessing us today with love from the inside out for our success, our thriving in our lives. Fill up with the love of dog. Soggy doggies. Just folding into our butterfly here. And then let's rise on up and bring those knees in, placing our hands here. Actually, let's use our core for a moment. Rub our hands together. Activate our Reiki super healing powers. And then we're gonna place these hot, hot hands. Go back that way, soggy doggy. Soggy dog. Place those hands on our knees. And as we exhale, straighten those arms, lean back, sending all that healing energy to our knees. Inhale, lifting our hearts, that our knees can carry us boldly forward into our most galactivated lives. In our tomorrows, as we straighten those arms, tuck our chin, lean back. Inhale, lifting our heart, our chin. Stretch that lower jaw forward. Let's even stick our tongue out. And straighten those arms, lean back, tuck our chin. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, stick that tongue out, lion's breath, as we lean back. Inhale, big smile, open your mouth. Oh. Let's make some O's, really stretch that face up. And exhale, lion's breath. All right, coming back to center. Let's take those legs wide now. And good idea. Let's take a little drink break while we're here, super friends. May this Valentine's love fill us up. Soggy doggy. Fill us up with the love of wet dog. Oh, Charlie. As we let this right arm glide down our leg and left arm up and over. Stretch into that side of our body. Oh, play with some Om, stretch your face. Oh. Feel free to move that neck around, touch our thumb and pointer finger together. Oh. No. Leaning up through center and over to the other side. Touch that thumb and pointer finger together. Open our hearts up high. Big O's with our face. Oh. Love. All right, coming up to center, palms together, interlace the fingers, pressing up. Make a wish, focus on your intent. I am safety, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am wise, I am creative, I am happy, I am blissful. Watch the rise unfolding. Watch us all rise as we tuck our chin under. Deep breath. Envision our energy body, our aura. Notice what you're pulling into your field from outside. Notice what you're pressing out into the field from inside out. And envision a full spectrum rainbow gridding in from the top down, crown down, from ultraviolet down to infrared, what you radiate. A full visible spectrum in the middle. A beautiful golden glow from your heart, from your plexus, radiating out. And then let's walk our hands slow and low over to the right side, framing that foot, lifting our heart, and then exhale, fold. Envision a beautiful crystal pyramid of light gridding in above your head, connecting to your feet and your hands on the ground. And imagine a matching pyramid of light coming up from the earth, gridding all around you, balancing the pyramid on the top as we walk our hands slow and low over to the other side, framing that other foot. Envision your Merkaba field, your electromagnetic field. Becoming electrified with the power of your deep, rich breath today. Becoming magnetic to everything wonderful as we come back through center. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for the gifts. Envision we're magnetizing to us now everything easy and prosperous and wealthy and healthy and abundant and beautiful and blissful. Just attracting it all in. As we come on up, super friends. And let's swing these legs around and bring them all the way back behind us and just slither onto our bellies into a Sphinx pose. So bring in those elbows just a little in front of our shoulders. Roll those shoulders back and down. Bring those legs together, lifting our hearts. Gazing up at that third eye. Find that deep breath. Breathing in the prana. Let it be our food, our spiritual food, building our body from the inside out, with wellness, with peace, with happiness, success, well-being. All right, super friends, bringing our hands now under our shoulders, press and stretch that spine, lifting up. breath in. And slowly lowering on down. Let's stretch our right arm out to the side and bring our right cheek to the ground. And we're gonna bring our left hand in front of our face in push-up position and press into the ground. Roll onto that right side of our body and let that left leg come up. And then lightly bending that knee and planting that foot behind that right leg, that right knee on the ground. You should feel a nice stretch across the front of your chest. Breathe into this. And you're welcome to elevate this left arm up to the sky if you like. Find your breath. Om. 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 Deep breath in. And bringing this left hand down, slowly coming onto our belly, intermission. Let's reach those hands back behind, interlace those fingers and pull up while lifting those legs up, lifting our heart up. Blast rainbows to the world from our heart. Choo, choo, choo. Super friends, Galactivate. Focus on your intention. Deep breath in. And releasing those hands. Extend that left arm straight out to the side from our shoulder. Bringing that left cheek down. Right hand in that push-up position. Press into the ground. Roll onto that left side of our body. Allow this right leg to come up. Lightly bend that knee. Placing that foot down behind that left knee on the ground. Find your breath, find your balance, your stability here. If you want to elevate this right arm up, you're welcome to, if you haven't already. And bringing this hand down, rolling onto our belly. Once again, reach back, interlace those fingers the opposite way. Pull back, lifting our chin, lift those back legs. Lifting our heart, look up at that third eye. Envision St. Valentine's spirit filling the sky. Love everywhere, all around us. Roses, chocolates, hearts, glitter sparkle sauce. Super friends, Galactivate. And releasing those hands back down once again, peeling up, lifting our hearts up, roll the shoulders back down. See if we can really squeeze those shoulder blades together. Gazing in and up at that third eye. infinite opening. You seeing infinite different probable versions of yourself, infinite probable realities of your tomorrows. And with our mind's eye, let's just scan their field of awareness. Breathe in, start to attract your most beautiful, happiest, healthiest, wealthiest, wisest, most creative selves. Gathering all those different versions in as we slowly lower down, bending those knees. Reach back, grab an ankle, one ankle at a time, and lift up. Lifting our hearts, squeeze those thighs together, deep breath. Let's take some laughter yoga. Ha 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 ha. And releasing and pressing on up once again. Keep those shoulders back. Let's take our neck over to the right side. Pelican. And over to the other side. Back to center, slowly lowering down. Thank you for the love. Curl the toes, press into the ground. We're gonna float up into a push-up position. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up. Booties to the sky, downward dog. Step our feet just a little closer to our hands. Bicycling those knees, bending one knee at a time. Reach the opposite heel down. Really press with your whole palms into the ground. Let any tension in your neck fall away. Shake that head out. Shake your face out. Breathe in a big bright smile, big cheeks. And begin to slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Bringing ourselves into a forward fold. Just swaying side to side. Release your lower back. Let's grab our opposite elbows. Just hanging heavy with our upper body. Deep breath, big apple cheeks. And then let's walk our hands out and over to the right, to the outside of that right foot, and then elevate this right arm up, taking a deep twist. Big smiles, deep breath. And as we exhale, bringing those hands down, walking all the way to the other side. side of that left foot. And then from here, elevating this left arm up, taking a twist, big smiles, deep breath. Back to center, bending those knees. Let's ragdoll. Roll on up. One vertebra at a time. Coming on up, arms out and up. Palms together, lean back. Focus on our intention. Fill up with that golden light. The love of dog. And then we'll bring our hands down the center line to our heart. Bring those feet together. Anjali Mudra. All right, let's bring our hands to our hips and our center of gravity into our right foot. We'll take our left leg and just find your blanket, find your mat, and we're going to just pick it up. Just play with picking up. Toes. Right, now we're gonna elevate this leg forward, make some circles with that ankle. And we'll play with bringing this foot to our inner shin, inner ankle. And then we'll play with bringing it up to that inner thigh. Then we'll play with hooking it in to that crease and letting our knee fall out to the side. Find our balance here. And wherever we're at now, we're going to grow our branches for our tree pose. Bringing our branches back down, unwind that leg and release. Shake out. Let's release our lower back with some twisting. So let those arms slap your body. Notice the difference between the sides now. Coming back to center. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Lean back, grab your intention. Hands together, down the center line, into your heart. Om Namah Shivaya. All the forces coming to balance. The intention of our creation. Grounding through that left sole now. Let's bring our hands to our hips. And with that right foot, use those toes, lift up on our blanket. Yoga mat, an article of clothing, your dog. All right, now we're gonna make some circles with that ankle. Good, and then we'll play with grounding back in, bringing that foot to that inner ankle or that inner shin. Finding balance and breath here. And then we'll play with bringing it up, all the way up to that inner thigh. Good, and then we'll play with bringing it into that crease in our hip, letting the knee face downward. And when we feel nice and stable here, we can grow our branches upward. Feel free to modify, take any position that feels best for your body today. Notice your breath. And then release. Let's shake it out. Shake the other leg out. Shake our hands out. Shake our hips out. Gonna take our shoulders, our arms forward and back. And now we're gonna take them all the way around. All the way around. One direction and the other direction. Good. All right. Once again, let's do our side-to-side twist. Oh. And shake it out. Rub our hands together now that we've generated all this chi. Put it on any part of your body you want to give some more love to. Like, let's massage the sides of our ears, your neck, shoulders, your clavicle. Help with the lymphatic drainage. Underneath our jaw, thumbs. And then let's wipe our hands down our body, all the way down our legs and our feet, and woo! Right, and now we're gonna do some half sun salutes. So inhale our arms up to the sky. Exhale, hinging at the waist, flat back, swan dive forward, hands to the ground. Inhale with a flat back, lift your heart up halfway. Exhale, folding. Maybe bend those knees. Inhale, flat back, reverse swan dive, rising on up, palms together, lean back. And exhale, hands into your hearts. So this is a good way to pick stuff up. If you need to get stuff off the ground, just inhale, arms out and up. Baby, bend those knees. Exhale, hinge the waist, flat back, swan dive forward. Down to the ground, tuck your chin, pet the doggy. Oh. Inhale, lift your heart, flat back. Hands above or below your knees. Exhale, folding. Inhale, flat back, reverse swan dive, rising. Palms together, lean back, hands into our hearts. Om Shanti. One more time, inhale. Arms out and up, palms together, lean back. Exhale, swan dive forward, folding hands to the ground. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, hands come back down. Bend the knees flat back, reverse swan dive, rising, arms out and up. Arms together and hands into our hearts. Om Namah Shivaya. Okay, now we're gonna play with bringing our feet together and bending that left knee. Reach back with that left hand and grab that left foot. Keeping those knees together. You don't have to pull it in super tight if that's hard on your knee. And then we'll extend this right arm up and forward. And then with that left foot flexed, we're gonna Hinge at the hips, lifting their arm and leg up, back and up, forward. Natarajasana. And coming on back through center, let's take this same leg, extend it forward. Reach those arms up to the sky. Bending that knee, we're going to kick that leg out to the side. Yeah. Inhaling back to center, we're going to extend that leg straight back, reaching these arms forward into a warrior three. Inhale, coming forward, extending this leg forward one more time. And we're going to float it on forward. Nice wide stance. Big space between our legs. So we come up on those back tippy toes and we stack our front knee over our front ankle for a high lunge. So lift those back heels up. Knees over our ankle. Make sure you can see your big toe, second toe. Deep breath, big smile. Happy Valentine's. And then we're going to pivot that back foot, bringing that heel down, open our hips and arms away from one another, bending that knee over our ankle for a warrior two. Look at the middle finger of your front hand. Send all your power, all your energy, all the rainbows into that fingertips. Super friends. Galactivate. Reversing our warrior, bringing this left hand up, right hand above or below our knee, or wrap behind your back, lifting up and back. And coming on back through center, let's straighten that front leg, reach forward, and then pivot. Left hand down, right arm up for a triangle. Inhale, rising on up. Let's pivot those toes to the side, interlace our fingers, and lean up and back. Make big O's with our face. O. Stretch your neck, taking it side to side. And then hinging at the waist, folding forward, crown towards the ground, let our arms fall overhead. Maybe your crown actually makes it to the ground. Maybe it doesn't. Just let those arms fall back overhead. Releasing those hands to the ground. Lift our hearts. Bring our hands to our hips. Rising on back up. Pivoting those back toes forward. Let's float this back foot forward to meet the front. Coming into a mountain pose. And then we're going to just shake it out. Notice the difference between the sides, the opening that's happening. Let's lift our heels up and let them drop as we bring our hands up overhead. Ha 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 ha. Shake it all out. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. And then we're gonna whoosh. Arms up and fold. Whoosh. side, let them spin. Just big circles, moving, threading side to side and all around. And then once again, side to side, let those arms slap our bodies. Coming back to center, shake your hands out, shake your feet out. Rub those palms together, activate the chi. Okay, we're gonna do the other side, then we're gonna bring it down, okay? And then bring your hands to the side of your cheek, your jaw, around your ears, massage up and down, underneath your jaw, side of our neck. Yeah. All right. So now, grounding in through that left sole. Find an even place on the ground. Baby bend in that knee. We're going to reach back and grab that right foot. And then extending this left arm up and forward, hinging at the waist. Rajasana. Reach with that left arm, kick up with that right foot. Find the deep breath. And slowly coming forward, extending this right leg up forward. Some circles of that ankle. Bring it in. We're going to take it out to the side. Coming back through center. We're going to bring that leg back behind us as we extend our arms forward into a warrior three. Send the breath there. Floating on back forward. Right leg extending and wide stance. Come up onto those back tippy toes for our high lunge. So bending into that front knee, lifting that back heel high, knees over our ankle. Reach up with those arms. Open up our hearts. Breath in. And then we're going to open those hips, pivot that back heel, bend into that front knee, stretch those arms and legs away from one another, stack that knee over our ankle, focus on the middle finger of that front hand. Blast the world with rainbows. Super friends, Galactivate! Valentine's Day love arrows. And reversing our warrior. Right arm up to the sky, left hand above or below our knee or wrapped behind our back. Breathe into your heart, breathe into love. Keep bending that front knee. Breathing back into our warrior two, straightening that front leg. Blessings, reaching forward with that right arm and then pivoting. Right hand above or below that knee, left arm up to the sky, twisting our heart up, triangle, Trikonasana. Inhale, rising on up, pivoting those toes, bringing those hands together the opposite way, interlacing, pulling back. Lift our heart, big smile, and exhale, hinge at the waist and fold. Maybe crown makes it to the ground, Open up that crown chakra. Sasara. Harmonize with the planet. Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om. And releasing those hands down to the ground. Pivoting those hands around. Let's actually swing that left foot up to meet the right. Taking it into a fold. And then sit our booties down. And come on down to the ground. And maybe if there's room behind, we can even roll back and stretch into a plow pose. So bringing your feet back overhead and hands to your lower back. Walking those elbows and shoulders in. Neck facing forward, elongated. Find your breath here. And you're welcome to bring your feet up over your hips for a shoulder stand if you like. And releasing those legs. Rolling on down. We're gonna do the counter pose, the fish pose. So we're gonna come on up to on our glutes, on our hips, extend those legs forward, bring them together, bring those hands, those elbows underneath you, coming onto those forearms. Lean up and back with your heart, bringing your crown to the ground, towards the ground. Maybe it makes it, maybe it doesn't. Just keep lifting your heart up. Swim out that lower back. And then coming on down to the ground. Let's bring our knees in, rocking our lower back side to side. Happy baby. Let's bring our feet up to the sky and pull down, bending those knees wide on either side of our hips, rocking that lower back side to side. Bring in that rebirth, that happiness, that joy. Bringing those knees together. You're welcome to cross that right knee over the left if that feels good to you today. Squeezing those legs in, making circles with your ankles. And then extending this right arm and shoulder up and back to the side. We're gonna drop our knees over to the left, taking a deep twist. Upper body, upper shoulders on the ground, turning your gaze towards that right hand. Coming on back to center. Hug it in nice and tight into a ball, give it a kiss. Mwah! And then lying back, crossing that left knee over the right if that feels good for you today. Draw those knees in, make some circles with our ankles. Giving thanks, gratitude for this beautiful day. And then bringing those knees over to the right as we extend this left arm and shoulder up and back. Taking a deep twist. coming on back to center. Squeeze everything tight, tight, tight. And then we're going to release into our final resting pose, our Shavasana. So if there's anything else that you need to give yourself to enable you to rest, please do that now. Or just make your way onto your back side. You're welcome to cover yourself up if you need to. Just let your head, neck, and spine be in a straight line. Thank you for the gifts. Let your arms and legs just fall open and away from your center line. And then we're gonna bring our gaze in and up at that third eye. And then just relax. Make sure your neck is in a straight line from your body. And just enter into that awareness of the silence beyond the sounds. And we will be back for our Galactivation. The love force is flowing through our bodies today, awakening and growing inside our DNA, glittering and shining and sparkling too, awakening the beautiful, highest version of you. Inside of you now, a quantum shift is occurring. Energy's changing, the vortexes are churning. The light is increasing, the love is expanding, the power within is becoming connected to life, never ending, for we are eternal. So let's stretch with our mind into the field of infinite probabilities and call on the highest versions of every single day into the future. All the genius that is me, all the genius that we are, all the genius that I am, all the genius that's in you, all the super friends. Let it wash through your body, and bathe your mind and poke you at the edge of eternity so you remember you're divine. Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you for the gifts. Envision you are in yoga, body, mind, spirit, breath, connected in the oneness, bathed in glorious success, showering you with abundance and prosperity, flowing through your psyche, through your mind, your emotions, your body, the power of the goddess of creation, Saraswati, giving you all the abilities to awaken in your energy. So in this now, we come back into our lives, wiggling our fingers and toes and stretch and awaken and rise, embodying the highest, best versions of self as we stretch and yawn and bring your knees in as well. And ever so slowly come onto your side. And when you are ready, taking your time, coming up to seated, head, neck, and spine in a straight line, sitting in our enlightenment, Saint Valentine's. And bringing our arms up to the sky, hands at our heart. This time, bowing to that place that lives inside. Om Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti. Divine in me, divine in thee. One great life, line of energy. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. And then, super friends, Galactivate. Thank you, everyone. Let's hug it in. Thank you, Fairy. Yay. Happy Valentine's.
Much love.
Yay, sis. Have the best day ever. Bye. Thank you, everyone, for joining us online, Facebook, YouTube. Oh, it's a unicorn. We love and appreciate you. Christar Galactica, your fairy god sis. St. Joe Narcata. Galactivators in the mix. We invite you to go to our website, galactivators.com. You can get some of the gear that we're wearing, like this jacket or these pants or this singing bowl. Fun. And sign up for our Super Friends email list, please. We will include you on all the wonderful things that we are up to, including an event in LA tomorrow. You can find about it on our website. On our Instagram. Galactivators. So thank you, super friends, and hopefully, fairies willing, we'll see you for our magical musical live stream this evening. Have the best day ever. Happy Valentine's. Spread the love.
Much love.
And stay lit.